Welcome to XRP After Dark, exclusive rabbit hole news, documenting the great wealth transfer, nightly at 7 p.m.
Bullish time. Bullish time. Have no fear. JR is here. The takeover. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark, exclusive rabbit hole news, documenting the great wealth transfer. Guys, I got a hell of a show planned tonight. Buffett and Trump, rabbit hole time. Buffett and Trump, rabbit hole time. Connections to Bank of America. Plans within plans, clearly all day. U.S. Treasury and the Fed merged. U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve have merged. The only way this has been possible is with this crisis, this epidemic. This pretty much gave the Trump administration power over the Department of, or the Federal Reserve, which is historic. So we're going to talk about that, guys. Also, Trump to pardon the Tiger King. Hey, I just seen the news. Smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Let me tweet this and we'll get this party started. It's time. Oh yeah, and Trump says the economy is going to be kickstarted by next month. 5074. Bearable Guy called it. I believe next month. I believe the economy, the crypto market, and the stock market is going to be on fire. Hit link, join stream. Hit link, join stream. XRP After Dark, 7 p.m. EST. Tweet. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoa, goodness gracious, everybody's here. Shout out to the Bullish family. Bullish family number one. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Let's do this. JR, good to see you. JR, Rob is in the house. Ricardo, Rose is here. What up, Rose? Import Auto. Ricardo, Legendary is here. Bullish Brodus, my brother. So good to see you. I actually watched the morning stream again. You're my prayers, my brother, that's for sure. Shout out to Bullish Brodus. XRP Lifestyle, Peter Stedman, Chris Warren, Georgia Boy. Whoa, XRP Georgia Boy is here. Good to see you. Trillionaire, Carl Eric B. Much love to you, bro. Thank you for the support this morning. Anthony Ramon, Black Scully, Deshaun the Legend, Goodwin, Michael Angelo, Ozzy Osbourne is here, everybody. XRP Lifestyle, Mark Cali, Chris Warren, Bet the Vet is the man. Bet the Vet, thank you big time, bro. Jack 17. Whew. Jay Brown, Lancelot, XRP Spalding, XRP Minion, Ripple Army Strong. Ripple Army Strong, bro. I had to pull this one out the back of the closet. M. Grimes, Level Playing Field, the one and only XRP Venture, Free the Tiger King. Yeah, guys, I got something on that. Trump asked if he would pardon Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, and Trump said he would look into it. So I kind of wanted to pull that up as just like to start to show off a little bit humor here. But I mean, it's kind of funny. We'll talk about that. But we're also going to talk about this Trump taking over the Fed, which is an historic move. I mean, I don't know how they, I mean, we know how he did it with this epidemic. But yeah, Venture, Campbell Vision, Ozzy, L. Cruz, Jack 17, Mark Cali, XRP Lifestyle, Michael Angelo. Vapor Wizard, M. Grimes, Matt, what up, M. Grimes, what up, Vapor Wizard's the band. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We got a hell of a show. Guys, I pretty much ran across a hell of an article from Ion. It pretty much says that, you know, the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve have merged, which the only way this situation could have happened is we had to have something like you know, that happened, like this crisis or this epidemic where pretty much, you know, the Fed is against the wall and they have to stimulate the economy, but the only way they can stimulate the economy is with approval from the Treasury Department. So pretty much the Treasury has taken over the Federal Reserve, which I mean it's a win-win for Ripple, I believe, because as we know, Ripple is working with the Federal Reserve, the Faster Payments Task Force. Also, we know that Ripple's working with the U.S. Treasury. So no matter how you look at it, under every stone you turn, the standard is there. Tell him, Miss J Kills. Miss J Kills is here. What up, Miss J Kills? Tell some crypto, Bullish Brodus. Believe it or not, I'm still shocked about what Trump said. Like Bullish Brodus said, we were boarding the rocket ship. Uh, like for Trump to even mention, I wasn't gonna pull this up again, but I was like, what the hell? I gotta show this one more time. Shout out to Digital Asset Daily. You know, where Trump said like this first word is like get ready for the rocket ship or something like that. I'm like, whoa. My belief is that Trump is probably talking to Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner is his son-in-law that's married to his daughter Ivanka. Jared Kushner is invested in RobinHood. They turned it from they got a company called Cadre, which was supposed to be a real estate company, and now they said it's a fintech company. So I think that Jared Kushner is feeding him these terms. Somebody's telling him something. Because check this out.
Be all set to go. We're going to have a rocket upward. Go. We're going to have a rocket upward. Go. We're going to have a rocket upward.
A rocket upward. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. What about you, Venture? You satisfied? Venture said about time they merged. I know it's just so ironic, guys. I mean, I think really right now in the economy is truly an historic time. You know, this is a great time to be alive. You know, a great time to be involved in the internet of value. And you know, it seems like the road has got rocky, but I'm telling you guys, it's you know, they say good things come to those who wait, or you know, you appreciate something more once you had to work for it, and that's so true. Huge shout out to XRP Matt Morrow with the super chat, my brother. Thank you big time, bro. 589. Thank you, Matt Morrow. I appreciate that. Good morning, bro. CKJ, wishing you and all the Bullish family a happy Easter. I hope all safe and may we all be blessed. The light moon soon. Matt Morrow, much love to you, bro. Thank you big time. Happy Easter to you too. When is Easter? When's Easter? Easter's coming up. What up, Crypto Love? So good to see you, bro. Buckle your seatbelts. Yeah, we got that from Joe Katz, too. Oh, where's that at? I thought I pulled that up. I thought I pulled up Joe Katz. Buckle up thing. Alright, alright, alright. I could swear I had the Joe Katz buckle up. Oh, here it is. Sometimes you have to record a podcast, but your mic won't stay in place. Fortunately, nobody can tell you if your pants are falling down. So basically, guys, Joe Cats with the XRP belt buckle, buckle up, because clearly.
You all set to go. We're going to have a rocket upward.
Rocket upwards, that's for sure. That's for sure. Buckle your seatbelts. Tell him Michael 215. That's for sure. All right, yeah. So anyway, okay, guys. So I figured I would start with this kill time. Let some people get in here. So you guys know I was talking about this on during this whole epidemic. I pretty much told you guys I watched the Tiger King. Now, like I said, guys, if you watch the Tiger King on Netflix, like the first episode is kind of boring. Like the last 10 minutes of it, you kind of get hooked into the second episode. Then the second episode, you're definitely hooked. But this guy's a wild one, and they're making like so many memes on Twitter about him and Facebook. I see Joe Exotic everywhere now. You guys probably are familiar with this face right here now. So does everybody watch Tiger King? So anyway, a reporter asked Trump if he'd pardon Joe Exotic from Tiger King, and Trump said he'd look into it. I thought that was kind of funny. Well, what I did not realize is I googled Tiger King on YouTube today. I guess Joe Exotic has a YouTube channel. I never knew that. He has like almost 300,000 followers on YouTube, so I never knew that. But I guess what they did is they took all the videos and they made it like a, you know, an interesting scenario. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought that was interesting. Venture said he loved Tiger King. XRP Spalding, Super Chat, $2 bomb, Bullish family. Much love to you, Spalding. Thank you big time, bro. I really appreciate that. Tiger King might be working with Trump. Historic, scary, mind-blowing, exciting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Historic, scary, mind-blowing, and exciting all at the same time. Because just everything going on with the news, Miss J Kills, I'm excited. Okay, okay, now I can see the excitement out there. Now I can see it. What up, Montana? Oh, J Kills is here. What up, J Kills? I know real quick about that too is, You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a doctor. But the way they set that up to where that lady like went after, I mean, he went after, they were basically trolling each other. And, you know, it got heated, but I don't think Joe Exotic would have went through with all that stuff with them if them guys didn't come from Vegas. When them guys came from Vegas, they were like con men. They kind of took advantage of Joe Exotic and took advantage of his wildness. And he fell right into that trap. I think he got conned a little bit, and but yeah, you guys got to check that out. But anyway, the lady that he was arguing with, I think she might be a sociopath because her husband disappeared 20 years ago, and she sued Joe Exotic's mom for like her furniture. Like they're like poor, like this lady's rich, you're suing them for furniture. I'm like, whoa. Like, I don't know, it got out of control. You guys got to check it out. That's what I'm saying too, Captain K, man. There's no way, because she was always laughing at like weird times. I watch a lot of ID, like this crime show channel, and sociopaths are kind of like her. They laugh a lot, and you know, they're just, yeah, that's her name. That's yeah, that's her name. Oh man, I wonder what she thinks about Tiger King. They made, they made her look like, well, herself. Crazy. Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. So really quick for a bunch of people tuning in, guys, we got U.S. Treasury and Fed merge. Trump pardoned Tiger King, which we talked about. Binance interest on your XRP. Binance is basically Binance lending. Earn interest on your XRP on Binance. Whoa, that's kind of wild. Um, and I got the Bank of America and Buffett for some reason has been increasing in stock in Bank of America and American Express. Buffett knows. Buffett knows. No doubt about it. And really quick, guys, I wanted to show you guys this from the other day. I forgot to pull it up. But this is right here. This is the lady from Backed, Kelly Lawford right here. Uh, what it is internal Collins poll suggests he holds huge lead over incumbent Senator Loeffler in Georgia's special election. So basically, this is the lady that filled the Senate seat from Backed, remember? And I said that whole scenario was weird. Like, she has no political experience. But her and her husband owned the New York Stock Exchange, and then they started the crypto exchange Backed. And then from there, she went to the U.S. Senate, which seemed really fishy to me. And now they're having a special election, and she's being crushed. Um, Republican Doug Collins holds a significant lead over Kelly Loeffler in Georgia in a race for her Senate seat, a new poll found. A Battleground Connect survey, which conducted internally, Collins, whatever, revealed that 30% of the voters are likely to support Collins. Now, what happens is they're all pissed off because, remember, Kelly had faced sharp criticism in the media and from Collins over stock trades she made before the epidemic outbreak. So remember, basically, she got exposed for dumping millions and millions of dollars of stocks, like right before the epidemic was announced. So, but my belief is, I don't think she was really put to go in the Senate anyway. I think she had to go in there and butter some palm. It's just some weird stuff going on here, guys. There's these political and these elites are they up to something sneaky behind the scenes. What you think, Rose? Oh, thank you big time, Rose. I really appreciate that. Big time. Yeah, I missed you guys too. Yeah, I miss you too, Venture. Where you been at? I guess everybody's been, you know, I understand there's a lot going on with the economy and families and everybody's home and all that good stuff. XRP Vikings here, Vincent's here, Rose is here. Let's do this. So she'll be backed by, I think the election is, it's going to be a special election. The Georgia election is due to be held on November 3rd. So there's no way she'll be reelected. She wasn't even elected anyway. They gave her that seat, which was strange. Yeah, Venture's in the building. Let's talk about that belt buckle. All right, guys, really quick. IRS plan 50 million Americans to receive first stimulus payout today. Let's take a poll. Has anybody in here received a stimulus today in their account? Microphone sound? Okay. Oh, AL Mississippi with the super chat. Much love to you, bro. Huge shout out to you, AL Mississippi. Thank you big time, dude. I really appreciate that. Long time supporter. Viking, so good to see you. Okay, so we got no. Believe it or not, when them stimuluses come out, you'll probably find out right here in this chat before you actually find out in society. Because this is like what? All the states, all the countries in here right now, everybody's saying no. Let me check. Yeah, somebody check. Crypto time. Check your account. It might be there. So what they're saying about this is IRS plans 50 million to receive stimulus payout today. Now that caught my attention. Those with direct deposit information on file with the, now this is kind of weird too, guys. I'm telling you, like, I really think all this is kind of playing together. Like, if the IRS has your information already on file, but if they don't, you can update it. That's kind of strange. IRS plan 50 million. You know what's crazy is most people are like, oh man, I hate taxes and you know, damn taxes. And now they're like, oh, I wonder if the IRS has my information. 50 million Americans receive first payout. Those with direct deposit information on file with the IRS and Social Security Administration to get paid first. And basically the article says that's kind of crazy because it's people that, you know, older senior citizens, handicapped, that might not have filed in 2018 or 2019. They're probably the ones that need the money first. So this is kind of strange also. But Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville. Nope, not in Cali. Tales from Crypto. Bullish Brothers. Bullish Brothers, you wild. He said, my check going to XRP, XLM, and VChain. Trying to stimulate the XRP reserve, J Mark. Venture says no. So we know no from Arizona all the way to Texas. Viking, what about Viking in Florida? We got an update in Florida. We got to wait. ACH wouldn't have this issue with XRP, J Mark. I know that's the biggest problem, sales from the crypto, and that's what Trump complained about in the stimulus 2. Well, stimulus 3, when he discussed it, is you know, basically on a federal level, they have a plan, which is clearly, you know, executive order, Bank of America, real-time payments easily, because Bank of America is federally insured also, so that's like federal level. But as now Trump said they have to distribute the checks on a state level, that's when it's going to become a nightmare. It's like, who just said that, my brother? J Mark, or Tales from the Crypto, it's up to the states to disperse. Yeah, that's when it's going to become a little bit crazy. Bet the vet, good to see you. The much awaited stimulus payouts will begin flooding into millions of bank accounts starting today. Circulated by the IRS and Treasury and Steven Mnuchin. The first payout estimated to cover at least 50 million Americans. Will you get paid? About 90% of Americans will be eligible to receive full or partial. What they're saying is going to receive $1,200 each. Now, I did link this in the description because I guess my newest updated information on this is all the way down here at the bottom. You can click here if you want to update your information with the IRS. So if you want to update your information with the IRS, then link in the description on this article right here, so you can, you know, make sure they got your information on file. But I'm telling you guys, I think this is just a way to determine who's getting what, how many people there are, how many people are banked and not banked. I think they're doing like something. I think there's something so big going on behind the scenes with the stimulus and the IRS and the Treasury and the Fed now merging. Like, come on, guys. Like, what the hell's going on out here? Viking, still same old BS. Everyone is struggling to pay their bills, but that's everywhere. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while with the economy, bro. Light XRP. I can't buy more XRP fast enough. Tales from the Crypto. I'm still waiting on my unemployment. Yeah, that's what I understand, guys. It's been a big up and down with the economy right now. But I'm telling you, I believe, and Trump said that he wants the economy open by next month. Bearable Guy said 5074, fifth month. He always highlights May. Donald Trump says he wants the economy to be running by May, and I think we're going to be more than good by then. I'm hoping, but I think so. Because, you know, I see some stuff on the news that's kind of like bad, but I see a lot of good stuff too, though. I guarantee if you owe them $3,400, they'll find your bank account. So that's kind of one of, you know, I know, you know, people like, I don't know, you know, what happens if they close that account? What if they don't have that account? What if they owe that account money? You know, different things right there. El Cruz, now we talking, bro. Now we talking, El Cruz. Huh? El Cruz. All right. Wise Citizen, hit that like button, show some love. Thank you, big time, Wise Citizen. So anyway, guys, I think these stimuluses should show up tomorrow. If not today, tomorrow. Direct deposit in your account. I remember getting direct deposit on my tax return, so I guess I'll let you guys know. And if you didn't file 2018, 2019, like I said, and even if you didn't file taxes, you're still going to get a stimulus. So don't worry, guys. You're just gonna have to update your information on IRS. And they actually said there's three different ways. Real quick, I can break it down real quick. Okay. The first wave of payments will be issued to people who have already given their bank account information to the IRS and Social Security beneficiaries who have filed a federal tax return with direct deposit information, which is the most, because I think everybody does direct deposit now. Nobody wants to check. That takes forever. The next wave of money will be paid no later than the week of April 20th, 420. Whoa, 420, okay, party time. The next wave of money will be paid no later than the week of 420. I can't even believe it's April. I'm shocked. I remember when it was January. The third and final round is dedicated payments being made through check. I hope I'm not in that round. That's the last round. Those will be mailed at an undetermined date. Oh, hell no. Those will be mailed. John A., what did Bearable Guy 123 say about the stimulus? Oh, basically, Bearable Guy put 5074 as the lot combination. I actually used the wrong thumbnail on accident. I meant to use the 5074 when we're at 5074 right here, because I believe Bearable Guy is highlighting the 5th month with the Brinks lock right here, keeping on my desk. But also, Trump is also echoing the same thing Trump is saying about he wants the economy open by next month. And I think he's going to. J Mark with the $10 bomb. Dude, much love to you. Thank you big time, bro. A small stimulus from the bank of J Mark. J Mark, much love to you, bro. Thank you big time, dude. I really appreciate that, my brother. Man, I was seeing something right on the news about the vaccines, and I don't know. They were like just saying something that's like something simple that everybody can get that's, taking care of it. I forget what it is. I think Trump mentioned the name of it or something, and now they're like saying, oh, this could work or something like that. I think it's something that's not really like that hard to get. It's like hydrochlorox, or I don't know. Yeah, Viking, don't sell your crypto, bro. Hodl strong, dude. Trust me, the economy's gonna turn around before you know it. Joe Katz right here, buckle up. It's about to get interesting. This came out earlier. Ezimo and SEB runs on Ripple for instant payments. This article just came out from Ripple earlier. I love the way they wrote this because it just makes you feel like you're a part of something big. Like digital payments are playing an increasingly critical role in enabling people to send money home to loved ones, especially in low and middle income countries, where the need for instant, affordable transactions are more crucial now than ever. I agree. According to the World Bank, Thailand, which I didn't know this, I thought it was India, but Thailand is one of the top, not the top, but one of the top. Thailand is one of the top remittance destinations globally, with 6.7 billion received abroad each year. Damn, 6 billion. That's wild. What up, Samuel Jones? Good to see you, Dan Carney. I filed my taxes a month and a half ago and still have not received my refund. That's what I'm thinking too. It's like they're sending out these stimulus at the same time that people are still waiting on tax returns too. So that's kind of an interesting scenario there. Matt Mara was funny that because our premier of our state said on Wednesday she hopes shops open up on the 1st of May. I know I was watching a little bit of news right before the show, and I guess they were in Orlando, Florida, and basically they were saying Orlando, Florida is like the most tourist destination in the whole U.S., which I didn't know. I was like, whoa, for real? But yeah, Orlando's huge. But anyway, they were showing like an older lady who had like a bed and breakfast place, and she hasn't like really had nobody there in 3 weeks, and she was like, bills are still due, electric, rent. I'm like, damn. And then like all the shops along the beach are closed. I'm like, whoa. So, the economy is, it's been hard. It's been hard. Michael Winnings, I heard the vaccine from Bill Gates going to make everyone take it. I don't know about that, bro. I think a lot of people are going to be fine. Some people are affected though, and it did hit home on the morning stream too. So that made me like, whoa, like to hit that close to home. BULLZILLA. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark, guys. We do this show every single night at 7 p.m. EST. We're talking about the internet of value, digital currency, Trump, USA, real-time payments, Bank of America, Buffett. I'm going to tie it all together into one big rabbit hole. Yep, John A. mentioned the name of it right there, I think. I think John A. has a medical background in the military too, so we're going to see what John A. says. Hydro. It's a drug we use for the prevention of malaria. Okay, so it's a bacteria fighting antibiotic. It is not used much any longer, as many countries use an antibiotic instead of and have less resistance. Okay, so it looks like it was something that was mentioned for. I guess there was a thing where Trump told somebody to take it or something, try to take that, and they took it and they're fine or something like that. So, does anyone know how to locate an exchange to certain crypto like Ivy Coin? I never heard of that one. Bill Gates can't keep my computer from catching on fire. Peanut butter and jelly. Manifesto, you're wild, bro. Tell them, Rose. Rabbit hole time. Yeet. In order to get the stimulus check, John A., you have to smash that thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, John. You're the man, dude. The high cost and slow cross-border experience today leaves remittances with few options, providing an opportunity for global financial institutions to build differentiated value propositions in this market. So, and deliver improved customer service. One thing I do want to say, guys, is this runs into Thailand, which we kind of covered this. I think the oldest bank in Thailand partnered up with RippleNet. Connections like this help solve challenges of expensive, unreliable global payments. You guys know the story on that. Before, remittances from Europe into Thailand averaged more than 1 business day to settle. If you just think about that, guys, just remember like our original schooling. You know, this is real-time payments now and the internet of value and actually moving money within seconds versus days. So, you know, guys, they're excited about that. There's one more thing I wanted to show you here. So now through the RippleNet connection, SCB and Asimo can clear pounds and euros into Thai in less than a minute. So basically, the thing is more players enter into this RippleNet, the more corridors we will be lighting up. Bullish CEO, good to see you. The more utility we will have, the more XRP flowing, the higher the value. And that's basically what is unfolding right now. The news comes on the heels of recent announcement of Asimo's launch of Ripple's on-demand liquidity service and capabilities into the Philippines. We're going all over the damn place, everywhere. We're everywhere. This kind of reminds me when I went to Singapore. I remember I went to this one hotel, and it's like all in the water and everything, and there was like a situation. If when I went there, I'm like blase whatever. Anyway, so I was like, well, how much are the rooms a night here? She was like $700. I said, what? So this room in Thailand or Singapore or whatever in Singapore was $700 for one night. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. $700. And they were like, yeah, you got to let us know something now because we're about sold out. And this was like a skyscraper. I was like, damn. But now with this epidemic going around, I heard that they're closing all the motels. You can't rent a motel unless you have an out-of-state license or something like that. Tell them, call Eric B. Welcome to the new frontier. Yeah, Chainlink has been on fire big time. I wish I would have took it serious at $2 at least. Guys, this is kind of interesting right here. Shout out to Binance. Like, whoa. I kind of looked into this too right here too. Binance Savings and adds XRP and XLM flexible deposits. So I looked into this a little bit. I'm assuming how to activate an automatic subscription function and flexible saving product. Now what they're showing here is Binance Saving, a simple way to lend and earn. So it looks like they do like 1% on Litecoin. They do like 4.50% on TRX, and they do 0.59% on Bitcoin Cash. So I thought that was kind of interesting that Binance does like, it's almost like staking, right? It's like earn interest on your XRP. So, I mean, you can earn interest on your XRP. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think that's, other exchanges have similar programs, earn crypto. But this one right here, I would back this big time. Yeah, the Bullish CEO showed up. Good to see you, bro. Hope all is well. XRP Hard is here also. Actually, I think I'm going to look into, but this is on Binance Regular, though, so it'd be better if it was on Binance US. I would like that better. Because I think there's like a small situation on the whole Binance and Binance US and, anyway. Viking. Uh-oh. He said, better buy some Matic. We're not done pumping. Bro, when the Matic rolls on Coinbase, it's going straight to about 15 cent, 20 cent from there. I'm trying to tell you, that's going to be so beautiful. Oh yeah, Gemini listed a couple new tokens today too. Let's jump into this good one. Shout out to Ion. Ion. I can't believe Gemini didn't list XRP yet. They didn't list Tezos, and then they're gonna list what the hell they list today? They listed I can't even remember the tokens they listed. I was surprised they listed these tokens. I think there's tokens already on Coinbase though also. Liz is here. What up, Liz? What you missed? Nothing. We're gonna get into the good stuff right now. You ain't lying. I'm definitely gonna reach out to the bear and see what's up. Tell him we need some we need some bullish news. That's what I said, Viking too, guys, and we talked about that on the morning show a little bit. Is like guys, like a few weeks ago, I'll be honest with you guys, I was nervous a little bit about this whole crypto thing and the economy and everything. So I said, all right, let me play around a little bit with some of these BUSBs, which is like a stable Binance coin, it's like a dollar for dollar, and USD on Coinbase, and I did all these little trades and cost me fees out the big time fees on Coinbase. And then also as I was trading on Binance US, when I was trading and tried to go into like a stable coin, I'd wake up the next morning, the market was pumping. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And pretty much the market's been performing, what they said that the S&P is down almost 30%, but the crypto market only, went down 12%, but it's still been green. So, uh, I think the traditional money is moving into the crypto market. Damn, that's a good article. I gotta read that one. He just tweeted that one. I'll check the well. We'll talk about that one tomorrow. Shout out to Ion Nothing at Ion Baines. He's always got some amazing news. This is the main one that caught my attention right here. Is bam. The Fed and the Treasury have now merged. The Fed and the Treasury have merged. Get out of here. To me, that's like, whoa, what's going on here? Because guys, you gotta do a little bit of history real quick. From all the conspiracy videos I always watched on YouTube and everywhere else about the Fed, and nobody owns the Fed, and the Fed is a private entity and they do what they want, and nobody, the Fed answers to nobody. And I mean, ain't that how the Fed was up until recently? Because now Trump has took over the Fed. The Fed and the Treasury have merged, and pretty much I'm like, how could this happen? Like, how could they merge? But it's because it was written in law in the Dodd-Frank Act after the last financial collapse that if we got into a scenario similar to this where the economy needed stimulated, then that would give the Treasury power over the Fed. So you cannot tell me that the Trump administration did not know that something like this would give them power over the Fed. They, I think this was their plan, like the whole time, to take over the Fed. Uh, Somebody help me out here, my Fed guys. Somebody. The Fed and the Treasury have now merged. So basically, all right, really, really quick, too, guys. If we do a little bit of history, we know that Ripple's been working with the Federal Reserve through the Faster Payments Task Force, which we know that the Fed has been wanting to update their obsolete, old, antiquated system, right? And so their proposal was chosen by Ripple. Now, under the '08 collapse, '09, or the last collapse we had when they was like Occupy Wall Street movement and all that, that's when I think they came out with the Dodd-Frank Act. Now that was banks have to hold so much currency within the bank, like dormant capital. And that's what the Ripple's kind of like fighting against, that we don't need dormant capital no more. But dormant capital law only took place after the last financial collapse. So you kind of see how things are unfolding here a little bit. Our ability is limited by law. This is actually kind of a good one right here. As I've urged, the Fed and the Treasury have merged. These programs we're using under the laws, we do these, as I've mentioned in my remarks, as with the consent of the U.S. Treasury and the backing from from Congress through the Treasury, and we are doing it to provide credit to households, businesses, state, and local governments. As directed by Congress, we are using the fiscal backstop to absorb any losses we have. Now, our ability is limited by law, so we have to find unusual and exigent circumstances. They use that word all the time at the law office. Exigent. When you start seeing words like that, you know something big is happening. We find unusual and exigent circumstances, and the Treasury Secretary has to agree. Like, come on, guys. I've never heard the Fed talk like that. Like, the Treasury has to agree. Like, the Treasury is the one that's approving this. And then, of course, we know the Treasury is working with Ripple the whole damn time. Ain't that right, KPA Studios? Miz is here. So, our ability is limited by law. Now what's kind of weird, though, the Treasury Secretary to agree, and we are using this, there is really no limit on how much of that we can do or other than it meets the test under the law amended by Dodd-Frank. So what I'm saying is it took an epidemic like this for it to give the Trump administration complete power, which they took over the Fed, and now it's I think it's time for globalization, and that's what they're working on. Is basically this is the Phoenix Rising, plans within plans. And I'm also going to tie this to Warren Buffett. Also, Warren Buffett seeks Fed leeway to boost stake in Bank of America past 10%. Nobody can own more than 10% of a private bank, but unless you get approved by the president, which Warren Buffett did. So, like, you cannot tell me there's not something big going on with Trump, the Fed, Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett always does some heavy buying when it's in the world is in a crisis. This is how this guy makes his money. This is how these big players make their money. They profit off of misery. Now let me stop. They do. Damn right they do. They basically come in when like the banks are about to crash and they buy up everything for real cheap. And then as soon as the economy starts flying again, they dump it all. That's what they do. And that's what they're doing right here. I'm going to show you in 1 second. Yeah, they're using computers from the 60s and 70s, Al Cruz. What's the matter with them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a level playing field with the IRS will be fixed now. And the way they're saying, hey, we can get your money to you. Americans have received first stimulus payout today if you did your 18 or 19 tax return. But guess what? If you didn't, here's a click here. We can update your information to the IRS. Because I think this is going to kind of expose a lot of people that didn't file taxes. You know, they might not have ever filed taxes in a while. They could have been ducking taxes, but guess what? They're not going to duck that stimulus check. They're going to want that check. They need that check. So they're thinking, whoa, this is a way to kind of like find out who the unbanked actually are. Because if they didn't do taxes, then they could click here and update their information. And no, guess what? Now you're a part of the, now they can count you in the economy. So I don't know. I've been sniffing a lot of XRP lately. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey, guys. Smash that thumbs up and hit that subscribe. We do shows at 11 and 7. 11 and 7. Tyson Bailey is here. Good to see you, bro. Viking says we're on the money so far. Thank you, Viking. Oh, Dan Carney. Or is that Danny Loft? Bank of America is news better than MoneyGram. Dustin Dio, good to see you, bro. Over 200 people in here. Come on, guys. We got 200 people here. Let's get 200 thumbs up. Show some love out there. So this is basically with the historic move of Trump taking over the Fed. I believe, I'm telling you guys, there's something big going on. There's something big going on. I can see it. I can feel it. We can all see it. Like we're home. We're self-distancing. The U.S. Treasury is just a massive power. They got the executive order. They had Greg Phillips join the Ripple board. This is too much going on, guys. I believe something big is cooking. That means Trump must approve this, and the Treasury Secretary serves at the pleasure of the president. I'm telling you, it's almost like Steve Mnuchin single-handedly, and Trump like took over the damn world. It's weird. They took over the world, didn't they? Because they actually stood up at the G7s and said, listen, there's going to be global regulation. That could have been the Prime Minister of Japan stood up and said that. But it was the Treasury Secretary who stood up at the G7 and at the World Economic Forum. I'm telling you guys, it's like a major power move going on right now. Right here, basically, 50 million Americans receive payout today. I'll make sure the link is in the description. And then you just go to the bottom right here. Have you update your guidance on how to ensure you get paid. Click here, and then it'll take you like to some kind of link or something for the Treasury and all that. And then you can say, I'm right here. I'm sorry I didn't pay taxes in 2018, 2019, but I need that stimulus. Send that my way. Huh? The next thing you know, they're going to be like, bro, you're going to get a letter from the IRS next year. Somehow, you didn't pay taxes, bro. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm joking. I still think it's kind of weird how they want you to, you got to update your information. I don't know. So the Fed is sitting with the ultimate bazooka. So basically, guys, he took it over right there. But I kind of thought it was interesting, and I know you guys seen this clip from the morning, but what the hell? You know, normally I don't show stuff from the morning show and the nighttime show. I always do different, but this clip right here is a must-see. It's must-see TV. Shout out to Digital Asset Daily. I love how Trump says, get your damn moon boots on. Are you ready? Viking. Jake Hills.
All set to go. We're going to have a rocket upward. I want to thank David.
I'm telling you guys, the way the stock market dropped and all the stuff I've been reading about BlackRock and Larry Fink and the way these guys are snatching up these stocks now, because the traditional Wall Street is at a historic low. I'm telling you, it's probably like candy right now. They're like picking up like, you know, like shopping big time. And when the economy turns back around within the next 2 weeks or before May or May,
to go. We're going to have a rocket upward. I want to thank David Solomon, CEO of Goldman Sachs, Brian Moynihan, CEO of Bank of America, Gordon Smith, co-president, COO of JP Morgan Chase, Charles Scharf, CEO of Wells Fargo, Michael Corbett, CEO of Citigroup.
that kind of reminds me real quick too, guys. I just noticed this for the first time. I'd never seen it earlier. It says 10 drugs are in active trials. I was actually watching TV right before or I had the news playing in the background, and this one lady was healed. Like basically, they gave her something and she was healed. Like lots of people are getting healed. So you know, I understand that some people aren't, but I just think I think it's going to turn out great. I mean, I think everything's going to turn out okay on that right there. So he pretty much mentions Bank of America. And guys, you know the Bank of America news. We covered that on the morning show. You guys seen the disbursement part I showed you. You seen the XRP logo on the farm and all that. But me personally, I still think there's more to the story. That's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying, Crypto Hutch. They said that right there is what you need. Yeah, rocket upward, Rose. Why would Trump say rocket upward? Like, come on. Why is Trump saying rock? Let me just play that one more time. Last time, I promise.
Go. We're going to have a rocket. Oh, we're going to have a rocket. Oh, we're going to have a rocket upward.
Rocket upward. I'm trying to tell you, it's coming. Damn right it is. That's what I'm kind of like. That's kind of weird too, Cruz. I'm like, well, what's going on? And then they were like, yeah, they got tested early, and you know, we called it early. I said, hold up. What you mean called it early? So anyway, Warren Buffett seeks Fed leeway, and this is an old article, guys, but I truly believe behind the scenes that, you know, this is from 2019, October 2019, so it's actually not that old, about 5-6 months, you know, whatever. It's less than a year. But here's the point, is at this time, Bank of America was already running on Ripple. At this time, they were already partnered up with Earthport. Warren Buffett seeks Fed leeway to boost stake in Bank of America past 10%. Why would Warren Buffett want to have more stock than the law allows in this bank, in this particular bank, unless he knew that this bank was going to be the first U.S. bank, just like it said on the morning clip, right? We're the first U.S. bank to update the U.S. payment system within 40 years. Are you trying to say Buffett didn't know that? You trying to say Buffett didn't know they were about to update this payment system at Bank of America? Is somebody saying that Buffett didn't know? The calm before the storm. Tell him, Tyson Bailey. Damn right, Jim Vangelis here. Now, Warren Buffett is seeking permission from the Federal Reserve. Well, you might have to get that permission from Trump now, buddy. I'm just joking, but nah, that's kind of true, from the Federal Reserve. Because you got to have permission from the Fed to own more than 10%. Permission from the Federal Reserve to potentially increase its stake. Now, my thing is this. Once this was approved, did he increase that day? Or is there an open window to when he can buy more? So I'm thinking, did he get this approved from the Fed and now he's about to buy up all the Bank of America stock he wants it super cheap? Because the article kind of like hints to that if you watch. Warren Buffett is seeking permission from the Federal Reserve to potentially increase its stake in Bank of America to more than 10%, a level that often triggers a regulatory review. The bank shares rallied. So now he disclosed in July that that he had hit his threshold. So he filed an application with the Fed in recent weeks, making a variety of assurances to show that he will passively invest in the bank. Uh, he decided to. He made this, and that's what I'm saying right here. It doesn't say he did. It says he may. So like, did he know something was about to happen? Did he know this was going to happen? And because he may decide to purchase additional shares. So he's going to file the executive order with the Fed because he may buy some more. Come on, hey, I'm going to file this now, approve it, and I'll buy some more when this epidemic hits in about 4 months. And I'm going to pick up all these at less than half price. And that's what he's doing. I'm going to show you guys another clue. He may decide to purchase additional shares of common stock of Bank of America based on the evaluation and investment opportunity presented by such purchases. The conglomerate wrote in the following, signed by Buffett, without saying how many shares he might look to purchase. He's just leaving the window too open there, too open. Now I'll show you guys of what I mean, where he might have got something approved, but he didn't buy that day. He's like just waiting for that moment, waiting for that. Whoa, Jim Van Jell, what a super chat, $10 bomb, dude. You're the man, bro. Thank you so much, my brother. Jim Van Jell, to the moon, to the moon. Okay, Jim, this for you, Jim.
All set to go. We're going to have a rocket up. You're all set to go. We're going to have a rocket upward.
Jim knows. Thank you big time, Jim. I appreciate that. Much love to you. So there's one more clue in here, guys, that makes me believe that Buffett had this approved ahead of time, but he didn't buy the shares at that time. And I believe that he's about to buy probably the biggest chunk of Bank of America shares that anybody's ever seen now, because now the price of all shares have dropped, right? No, this is what I'm saying. Buffett struck a deal 8 years ago to invest $5 billion in Bank of America for preferred stocks and preferred stock, helping shore up confidence in the lender as it faced losses tied to the subprime mortgages of subprime mortgages. In 2017, the billionaire investor swapped preferred shares for a 16 billion plus common stock holding. Bank of America now ranks as the second largest equity behind Apple. That's kind of weird, Apple. But there's one more thing here that jumped out at me. It's kind of interesting. I'll show you guys. Buffett said the company said in the Fed filing that it doesn't have any plans to sell Bank of America assets, merge it with the company. I'll just show you the American Express part. There's an American Express part in here, guys. You know American Express runs on Ripple too. So that's kind of weird that we can tie Buffett to Bank of America and American Express. There's so many good gems in this one. But with Berkshire, that's his company, Berkshire, American Express stake, Buffett agreed in the 90s to be a passive shareholder and later received approval to increase that investment to as much as 24%, a level he has yet to reach. Bam! There's the biggest mic drop right there, guys. Right there within the lines. See, that's the thing. Buffett will get approved for something, but he doesn't take advantage of the deal until the economy is right for the picking, or an epidemic or a crisis arises. I bet he did the same exact thing after the '08 crisis. He gets some deal approved ahead when the market's kind of okay, and then something happens, a crisis, financial collapse, reset or whatever, and then guess what? Now Buffett's behind the scene and he has permission to come in and snatch everything up. And then he's going to dump it back once the economy jumps, and he's become the richest man in the world 10 times over. Right here, with Berkshire American Express stake, Buffett agreed in the 90s to be a passive shareholder and later received approval to increase that investment as much as 24%, a level he has yet to reach. And I'm here to tell you right now, he seeks Fed leeway to boost stake in Bank of America, which he got approved for, which they approved, and he has not reached the level which they said he could buy because he's ready to buy right now. Woo! I'm trying to tell you, this is what we do every night at 7 p.m., guys. We crack rabbit holes here. And pretty much, guys, the biggest news of all this is that Ripple, Bank of America runs on Ripple now. So, and they cannot hide that no longer. So, the point of the story is, guys, for people that's, oh, why is XRP 15 cent, 20 cent? What the hell's going on? This, that, blah. Listen, they're making the laws right now. They're pumping it through them corridors. The corridors are growing utility daily. And now we've had this epidemic, catastrophic situation, and I believe this is also going to propel what's going on with the real-time payments and the real-time economy. So Buffett ties to Bank of America right there, big time, and American Express. What's the odds of that? Buffett is buddy with Gates. I know, believe it or not, I ran out of time, but I was like, I wonder if I can tie Buffett to Trump. Because if I could tie Buffett to Trump and they was working together ahead of time, then this kind of like is like all planned out, I believe. But uh, Dan Carney, Buffett hates crypto. Last interview with him, he stated he doesn't own crypto. The same week, he had dinner with Justin's son and gave Buffett a new Samsung phone loaded with Bitcoin and Tron. Is that what Justin's son did? He gave him a phone loaded with Bitcoin and Tron. Are you kidding me? Don't let Buffett fool you. Buffett's like this. Buffett's like Wall Street. You know, like Anchorage just came out with institutional custody. These Buffett types don't want to hold their own crypto. It's too much of, I need your keys, I need your password, you need this, you need that. Nah, they like to go through institutional investors like Anchorage, or instead of buying XRP, I can just buy Bank of America stock, and if it's good as you guys say it is, then it's going to shoot this to the moon regardless. So he's going to benefit regardless. Basically, that's how he's looking at it. John A, no worries. We should be able to ask questions in the. Oh, okay, I missed that completely. Yeah, Mario, of course. So basically, guys, for people that just tuned in, that was the big news right there. Shout out to my brother Ion. Actually, there was a couple things on Ion's page I want to show you guys real quick. What time is it? Let me see. Whoa. Okay. Right here, guys. Shout out to Ion right here. The Fed and the Treasury have now merged, and the reason the Fed and the Treasury have merged because once an epidemic happens where the Fed has to stimulate the economy, they can't do it without. Then the power falls into the Treasury hands, which is kind of like insane. How is it that Trump took over the Fed? It's like, whoa, we know something big is going to be cooking. I think it's basically like Trump said with the stimulus thing. He wants to do a digital dollar, and he wants to get the money out into the people's hands quickly. Guys, elections coming up, so I think Trump is going, he's going to go overboard with this. They're like live streaming every single day. Uh, he's live every day. They hook like a television studio up at the White House. Uh, they talking about tomorrow they're gonna have he said he's setting up a new digital task or a new task force, and he wants the economy open by May. But I think in the meantime, to roll out real-time payments and change up this whole system, you need an epidemic like this to happen to switch the power to the Trump administration, to give them the power to implement this on a federal level, because state level is just, it's not gonna, it takes too long. I'll call Eric B. You're a legend, dude. Stand firm and remain XRP strong. We're at the new frontier, the dawn of the era of interoperability and the internet of value. And you're right on the money with that call, Eric B. Just like you said, just like Brad Growinghouse said, this is the last key to globalization: data, money, and goods. And now we finally can move XRP, which is value. Actually, I had to explain to somebody what XRP was today. I had to explain what crypto was today to somebody. It's kind of weird. It was actually on the phone. I was talking to somebody through. It was actually the cable. It's crazy. The cable company called today, and or whatever, my promotion ended because I had like a 12-month promotion or whatever. And I guess I think people are getting like so cabin fever that you just start talking to people about like that you wouldn't normally talk to for that long, just because we need to talk to people. But anyway, so I basically was like, you know what Bitcoin is? She couldn't even pronounce it. She was like, she said the wrong thing. She didn't even say Bitcoin. I was like, Bitcoin, B as in boy, ITCON, Bitcoin. And then so she was like, nah. So then basically from there, I said, well, I know you heard of Walmart. I know you heard of MoneyGram. MoneyGram in Walmart uses the digital currency XRP. It's a cryptocurrency. But it was still kind of hard to explain to her. It's just like they don't get it. So I was like, Google this, Google that. So, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's because with everything going on, he's sending out like the massive stimulus package. He's on TV every day. He's talking about he wants to get the economy going. Uh, I don't care who you vote for, but at the same time, I think just from watching his character, and he's trying to build like a legacy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be known as the guy that the economy crashed on and everything went to hell. So I think he's gonna do everything in his power to get things going. That's what I believe. Like, I don't care who you vote for. I'm not here to talk about that. But the thing is Trump administration and the Treasury and everything is tying to Ripple like crazy. It's just weird as hell. And the Ripple team is in mass the board of directors of the board of directors. Like Greg Phillips from the Treasury joined Ripple. Ryan's uh, the sheriff Ben Lawsky. Anybody watch Banking on Bitcoin after I recommended it the other day? If you watch Banking on Bitcoin, you know where we're going. We've came far. Oh, damn, John, that you're a legend. Call Eric B. Stand firm with the super chat. Much love to you. Oh, come on, Viking, bro, dude. Everything going on right now, my brother, you being here is enough, dude. XRP Viking with the super chat. You definitely didn't have to do that, my brother. Thank you so much, Viking. I really appreciate that. CKJ, my brother, much love. Can't wait to live stream from the beach. I can't wait either, bro. That's going to be sooner than you think. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be sooner than you think. I'm going to be standing there right beside you. We're going to be live streaming. XLM going to be something big? I hope so. Believe it or not, I want to see all cryptos do well. Because XLM is what, like 4 cents on Binance US. Oh yeah, guys, if you don't got a Coinbase account either, link in the description for my brother Deshaun Goodwin's. They do like Coinbase Earn and all that stuff. You can actually earn crypto on there. And you know, I post on Instagram every day too, guys. You can follow me on Instagram. I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Bet the Vet. Bet the Vet, dude, you've been like a huge supporter the last few days, and I really appreciate that, Bet the Vet. I put my new mug to work. Bullish family. My brother Viking, he got a Bullish family mug too. I think I found a Bullish mug. I found one of the mug boxes. I gotta open it and see. I think I got another mug. Anyway, just waiting on you, big guy. Yeah, that's what we all waiting on. It's hard to read the charts on the beach. Well, I just want to go down there and visit them. Viking, get some scooters, ride the scooters around the beach. I got over 20K XLM last night, just in case a stellar wild card. Damn, I think Stellar's gonna do okay. I mean, I don't follow the project day to day, but like for stuff like this to come out, right here, Binance Savings adds XRP and XLM. Like, so it looks like there's some XLM stuff right there. And CZ's backed by New York Department of Financial Services and, you know, New York. So, you know, they're tied to Binance. So XLM, we're going to see. No, Joe Coolness. No sleep till moon, bro. No sleep till moon. What up, Victor? Good to see you, my brother. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, thank you big time, Bet the Vet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Bet the Vet, you're a legend, dude. And shout out to you. You got a beautiful family too, man. You're a blessed individual, that's for sure. You're the man, dude. That's for sure. Stay safe, bro. And I can't wait to come visit Bet the Vet in the Bay. All right, guys. Plus, link in the description for the Bullish Network, guys. I drop a video on the Bullish Network every morning for people that just don't have a lot of time. Or, you know, you might, you know, in the morning you're waiting for the morning stream and you're like, damn, I can't wait till CKJ comes on and you're like, I need some crypto news. So what I do is I drop a video very early in the morning on the Bullish Network, link in the description. Show some love to that channel. And huge shout out to my retweeters. I love my retweeters. You guys are amazing. That's the ones like, oh, I'm going to retweet the video. We're going to get the word out about BULLZILLA. We're going to get the word out about the Bullish family. Deshaun Goodwin, Tone, Dave, George, and Andrew Petrello. Is Andrew Petrello here by any chance? Andrew Petrello? Is there Andrew Petrello in the house? Stellar is so fast. I cannot believe it or not. I'm shocked, guys. I'll try to keep my XLM count about the same as my XRP. Damn, Chris, believe it or not, guys, it's a big difference in the way the community is. Back in the day, you could not even mention, like 2 years ago, you could not even mention XLM on an XRP show. Everybody would go nuts. Oh, what? You know, it was like, they were like so tribal. But pretty much, you know, on the morning show, we kind of like broke the. I started speaking against the tribal stuff a long time ago, but then Joe Katz and Brad Growinghouse also came out and said, "Oh, all boats float." So I think since then the tension has been a little bit eased on tribalism. I think people just understand that it's on Binance USA. Whoa, GXRP, good to see you, bro. I seen your live stream the other day, dude. GXRP found an article with the Fed Reserve mentioning ILP in 2016. Get out of here. You gonna drop a video on it? Yeah, shout out to GXRP. He has a YouTube channel too, guys. Check out his channel. I was in there watching you live stream the other day, bro. You were talking about You were talking about all kind of stuff. You were talking about everything. You were talking about all kind of stuff, dude. So yeah, check out GXRP. He's a cool dude, though. He's a cool dude. Uh, I did pull this up just in case I ran out of stuff to talk about, but I'll wait for morning for this right here because I want to dive into a little bit more deeper on this one. Because in the morning show, guys, I'm telling you, I started getting into the staking and baking big time, and you guys probably know because I talk about it all the time now. But it's the CBD central bank digital currency. I just want to see what this is real quick. Marshall Islands to power the world's first national digital currency with Algorand. Hold on, Marshall Islands to power the world's first national digital currency with Algorand, which is ALGO, which blockchain. What is this from? I'm gonna dive into this a little bit deeper, guys. I'll give you the rest of the information on this right here. Is this invest in Asia? I definitely gotta check that out, and I'm gonna make sure it's all up to date and new. But I guess anyway, real quick, guys, is I do the staking and baking thing, and actually Cosmos is like pumping right now. And I'm not going to jump into that either. We'll talk about that on the morning show. Pretty much, guys, I do 2 shows a day. 11 a.m. Start your day with CKJ, where we talk about staking and baking, Binance USA, Coinbase, uh, you know, diversification a little bit. And then we do XRP After Dark, where we try to stay focused on, well, what the hell's going on here? Where we try to stay a little bit focused. Yeah, I can't believe it, guys. I just have to say this. But you remember the other day, guys, and I said, man, I found out that they started staking Cosmos on Binance US. But we jumped in ALGO right away because it was cheap. And then I kind of like avoided Cosmos. But then I was like, oh, guys, Cosmos is on staking too. And it was like $1.98. So I was like, all right, let's get some Cosmos too. And then, so now, right now, Cosmos is the only thing pumping. It's like 4%, and it's at 260. I'm like, damn. But that pumped like the day before I told everybody, right? Right? Didn't it? Didn't it? Didn't it? Oh, man, it did. It did. And ALGO pumped hard as hell, too. And Tezos. Let me see where Tezos is at. Let me see. So, yeah, they all pumped. So, anyway. Yeah, I know, guys. That's why I said, what the hell? I was just tired of seeing different projects like going up so far, and I was just in like just one project, two project. I was like, man, there's so much going on, so I started diversifying a little bit. So, but as of right now, let me look at Coinbase and see if we're green or not. I know that's what they should have. That's what Joe Cats. If you're watching right now, y'all should have some kind of staking program for XRP. I guess it would only be a proof of work tokens maybe, but I just think that if people could like put their XRP in a wallet and it generate XRP, it's kind of like fun to make a passive income, like especially when the market's down, you're seeing like your account going up like 1 XRP or 1 Tezos a day. It kind of like keeps you like inspired. But I mean, this is something kind of close to it. Binance right here, Binance Savings adds XRP and XLM, but I don't think they're gonna give you like ridiculous returns because it looks like with the ones right here, Litecoin they're doing 1.23. For TRX, for some reason they're doing 4.5, but probably because you can have a trillion TRX and it don't value anything. But and Bitcoin Cash, so that's kind of weird. Oh, John A, my brother John A with the super chat. Much love to you, John. Boom, $5 bomb. John A, you're a legend, dude. Tagged you on Twitter for the Fed mentioned ALP. Oh, the Fed article. I'll stop playing. What, just now? Viking. What, just now, GXRP? So I might be able to pull that up if you did that just now. I had to pull up my brother Bet the Vet. Let me see if I go. Okay, actually I do see something you tagged me in. Let me see. So if I go to, how can I go to? Okay, if I like it, if I go to my profile, then my likes. Let me see if that. It might not happen that fast, or I can just pull you up. Let me see. Gee, you might have me blocked, bro. I don't know if I don't recall. Okay, no. I just pulled you up over here. Nah, you don't have me blocked. Might have you blocked. No, I'm just messing with your GXRP. Let me see what we got. Which one is it going to be at? The tweet and reply. Where this one right here. So he's basically saying the Federal Reserve talking about interledger protocol in 2016. Whoa. The Federal Reserve talking about Interledger Protocol in 2016, page 19. The IOP is being developed as an open standard and is intended to improve interoperability and streamline the process for transferring digital assets. So I'm assuming once I go into the article, this is the paragraph it's going to be, right? Damn, that's wild. IOP, Interledger Protocol, developed as an open standard. So, and it's the Federal Reserve right here. Damn right, tell him, Miss J Kills. We're gonna Muna and Juna and maybe Maya Day, Mayday. I think Mayday. I think April and May market's gonna be good, but I think May is gonna be on fire. So page 19, but I think he wrote the main paragraph. I don't think we got to verify it. GXRP knows. GXRP knows. I'm pretty sure the paragraph that he just wrote is the paragraph he wants me to show you. I see it already. DLT, Distributed Ledger Technology, right here, Financial Inclusion, and this is from the Fed right here. Damn. Oh, that's a good document right there, bro. Thank you big time. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to rabbit hole that one. That's for sure. So, as of right here, I'm pretty sure, like you said, the IOP, Interledger Protocol, is being developed as an open standard and is intended to improve interoperability and streamline the process of transferring digital assets. Whoa. Oh man, nah. Starting to making good to see you. Joe Coolness does technical analysis really matter nowadays? If it's conspiracy, they will just play it as unexpectedly as they can. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think technical analysis is it kind of like shows what could happen, but I don't think that technical analysis is like I mean, I think if they see the trend of the patterns going like, oh, well, we can see, okay, we're in an upward trend. It looks like we're going to go up, or, the market just shifted in a downward trend. But I don't think technical analysis can say, oh, in exactly 3 weeks, 3 days, and 3 minutes, moon. I don't know if they can say that. But I think, it could say, oh, maybe if you want to, I don't know, if you trade into your stable dollar or whatever. But me, I'm just hollering. Hell with that. Oh, Chris Pye, that's what I'm talking about. Bullish family, we're going to be a million deep on this channel. That's what I'm talking about, Chris Pye. Thank you big time. All right, guys, I ain't going to talk you guys to death. I know you got stuff to do. Ms. Gold, good to see you. Chi Chi, Open Standard, GXRP, thank you big time. Yeah, guys, GXRP has a YouTube channel too. Check him out. He be live streaming all the time. I actually watched a couple of your live streams, bro. I don't know if maybe I think I might subscribe to your channel or something. I don't know how I keep seeing your live streams. I must be subscribed to your channel or something, and then they just pop up or something. Mission XRP with a $5 bomb before we go, my brother. Mission, you're the man, dude. Thank you big time, Mission. Thank you for your work, my brother. Thank you, Mission. I really appreciate that. I didn't miss nobody, did I? Cause Jim Van Jail, Viking, dude, and oh, Andrew. I was just asking for you, bro. Good to see you, Andrew. Actually, I wanted to give you a huge shout out real quick. Because for one thing, I didn't know if he was a real person or not. I was like, is this guy real? Because I actually noticed your page earlier. I love the way your page looks, bro. You definitely, you're definitely part of the Bullish family for sure. You have a beautiful Twitter page, bro. Lots of love on this page right here. That's what I'm talking about, Andrew. You're a legend, dude. Andrew Pacello with the $3 bomb. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the love on your Twitter. Whoa, you're like my new hero, bro. Ms. Gold, when you guys moving in, I see your backdrop has changed. When you guys moving in, your backdrop has changed. I actually took down the crypto millionaire stuff and all that. I want to get a different background. I'll start looking at that one. I want to get like something that says like, I don't know, bullish or I'm actually thinking about doing a lot of changes to the morning show. I'll get back to you guys on that. I'm talking about like lots of changes, lots and lots of changes. So I got a lot of stuff going through my mind. We're gonna see what happens. Inca Crypto, you're a legend. Thank you so much, Vampire. Ms. GXRP, thank you for the Fed article. You're the man, bro. Andrew, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Lancelot, Lamb-a-lot. Whoa. What Tezos Baker you use? Bro, they call me Mr. Staking and Bacon. Coinbase, baby. Keep your crypto safe. Get a Coinbase account. No, I'm just joking with you. But if you really want to keep your crypto safe, you can get a ledger from my buddy Spanish Fly. Link in the description for her ledger link. And let's look at Coinbase before we go. Oh, I wish they was staking and baking that item on Coinbase where you can see the counter like on Tezos. Guys, remember when I was like, guys, get a couple Tezos, like just a couple of them, like a few months ago. It was like $1. It was like 98 cents, right? Or dollar. It was $1.16 or something. I was like, guys, get a couple Tezos just so you can see the counter. And that's when it was $1. And now it's 2.10. But anyway. And Cosmos is pumping by itself while the rest of the market's not. Okay, Orchard's pumping because that just got listed on Gemini. It's Orchard that got listed on Gemini. 3 tokens got listed on Gemini. I can't remember which ones. But all right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Miss J Kills, John A, Dan Carney, guys, please smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Thank you big time, Andrew. Bet the Vet, much love to you and your family. John A, L Cruz, J Kills, Miss J Kills, Bet the Vet, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love tonight and support. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys stay safe. Don't stress, guys. Everything's going to be okay. This is the Bullish family. I'm BULLZILLA. There's Mr. Pickles. And we're bullish as hell. Oh, stop the music. Stop the music. Hold on. Are you telling me we had over 200 people here and we only got 100 thumbs up? Come on now, guys. Show some love. Smash that thumbs up and subscribe before you go. And I will see you guys at 11 a.m. EST in the morning. Rose is here. Have no fear. KPA Studios. Thank you guys so much, Stefan. And guys, thank you everybody that supported the stream tonight. I really, really appreciate that. James DeMarco. James DeMarco is a legend. James, you're a legend, dude. Thank you big time. John A. 4, 2, 1. Hold on.
Set to go. We're going to have a rocket upward.
Bullish family number one.
I want to
Much
thank
love.
David